I'm Jenn Marino, and you're listening to the iHeartRadio album release party for Linkin Park's The Hunting Party. Hello.
I'm going to go to the bathroom, so if you could just keep talking until I'm back.
Okay, I think we have about 6 minutes, unless you have to go number 2.
It'll take me 6 minutes to go to the bathroom, but probably like 3.
Okay, I'm going to need you to hurry a little. Are you taking the guitar? That takes longer.
I'm going to take the guitar, yeah, just to be safe.
Okay. All right, so if he won't miss a cue or anything. We were talking earlier about how, obviously you guys worked with Jay-Z. You've worked with DJ. We'll get back to that in a minute, by the way.
Here, I'll just take over for Brad.
Okay. Do you need to
I already went.
Okay, good. Yeah. Just now.
These are the nice things about like shows like this, because if it's one of our concerts, we can never take a bathroom break, but
I just wear what I call party pants. They're basically adult diapers.
You just pee a little bit?
Well, I mean, that way you don't have to leave the party. You can just kind of go. It's really discreet. Unless you go too much and you get the bulge, which looks strange. But then that's kind of attractive, too, if you get, like, the bulge right there.
Well, it depends, unless it goes backwards, and then you have some
the
kind
back
of cone
bulge.
coming out of your...
The back
Nobody
bulge.
wants the tail. No.
Yeah,
no tail.
That's where it gets a little weird, and plus, poopy smells bad. So...
Okay, plus, we're still calling it poopy.
This is
I have
like
babies, so I call it duty, poopy, time.
This is an all-time low
Caca.
for us, I think.
I think so, too. He's literally going to the bathroom while you're taking, like, with his guitar. Just standing there.
He's actually not. He's just standing on the other side of that curtain.
His guitar is actually his penis, which is really weird.
No, that's not weird.
He plays with it all the time, and that's why he's so good at it.
You can't do that. He's not here.
He's not here.
He can hear me. Oh, my God. All right, so
but seriously.
Were we going to talk about something?
Question. No, I have a question. What is your favorite brand of Hold It All In diapers?
Yeah, I knew we were going to get to something serious.
Well, it depends.
Yeah, no, I have to know
it
that
depends,
first.
really.
You see what he did there?
You guys get that? You guys working with me, huh?
The ones in the front did.
See what I did there?
They're all with me.
See what I did right there?
So you...
He's back.
Oh my God, that was so fast! That was fantastic, really.
He's a professional.
Girls have to wait in line.
He's a very talented pianist.
Okay, all right, this is getting weird. So you worked with Jay-Z. You work with, all these other people. You do all of these different fast songs, slow song, rock song, melody, ballad, what...
Yep.
I feel 100 different feelings when I listen to one of your records. How in the hell do you keep reinventing yourself and winning the way that you do?
Thank you for saying that. But that's, at least to me, that's one of the, first of all, it's one of the blessings of being in this band is that everybody is kind of, we can do that, but everybody's also game for it. Ever since our third, I think it was after our first 2 albums, which were kind of similar to one another, we decided, let's open the door to doing a lot of different things. And if you listen to our third album, Minutes of Midnight, every song is, it's actually sequenced so that every song is drastically different from the last one.
And I believe that you crossed over more when it came to the third and the fourth record. I mean, I kind of found that you guys were in more formats than just like an active rock format or an alternative format.
We early on, I think, if you listen to even Hybrid Theory and Meteora, I mean, if you listen to like Points of Authority and then you listen to Pushing Me Away, separately, you would almost like not think they were even the same band or how could they even work in the same record. It's somehow we managed to pull them together. And that was like, when we were out trying to like, prove ourselves to the world and like, we knew that our fans would come to the shows every night and we had them, like, they had our backs. But then we'd go like, we'd get like a review of our record and we would feel like we had to come out. In particular, would feel like I had to come like, prove like, well, we're not part of your thing. Like,
right.
We're going to have our own section in the music store just called Linkin Park because you can't put us in one box.
That's a good point.
And we can play with Metallica and then we can play the next day with Jay-Z and like, it doesn't matter. Like we still fit in both places. And so I think we like started to really wanted to back that up. Like we wanted to show the world that we could do all these different things. Like we weren't just one thing. And so we decided to take that as far as we could from Minutes to Midnight and on.
I think that, I know this is the third time I brought it up now, but I think that the album that you did with Jay-Z was one of the most genius decisions you've ever made. It really
Thanks,
was.
Mike.
It really
They
was,
actually-
because I'd never heard anything really like that, and I got
They came
attached.
to us with we were familiar with, there was a mashup album called The Gray Album, which was Jay-Z's Black Album with the Beatles' White Album.
Right.
And that kind of kicked off this whole mashup thing. But what's funny about it is that, for me at least, and I think it was similar for all of us, that we all listened to like different genres of music growing up. But for me, when I first got into programming and keyboards and samples and stuff like that, that was the kind of music I was making, like, I don't know how many years, 6 or 7 years. I mean, that's literally what I grew up making, is that kind of like this style, the collision course style.
You had it in you.
So when they
already.
sent it to me, and they were, and Jay's manager like emailed us and said, hey, they're thinking of doing like a song, and like it'll be like a show where it's like you and Jay, and then it'll be 2 other artists, and then it'll be 2 other artists. I sent them back like 3 songs, and I said, like, can we just do the whole show? And they were like, Jay's email back was, oh shit, which was great.
Dude, literally, like, here's the thing. Hey, can we do a song together? And then Mike disappears, and he comes back and he says, I took all of our songs, like all of our singles, all our biggest songs. I took all of Jay's biggest songs, and then I just like matched them up to the BPM, which is the beats per minute. And crazy enough, all the songs that were the closest together in terms of their BPM were also in the same key. And it was like we were like meant to just fall in place, and that turned into the hour special that we did. Which
It was perfect. Are you guys
turned
ready to
into the
hear more
record.
Linkin
It's crazy.
Park? Yeah!
Thank you.
I'm Jenn Marino, and you're listening to the iHeartRadio album release party for Linkin Park's The Hunting Party. It's available now online or in stores. We got 1 song left, so I want to thank Chester, Mike, Rob, Brad, Dave, and Joe for a great show tonight. Guys, let's take it home.
Thank you.
Here's Linkin Park.